Hi, Mike's Carburetor Parts here. I have a Carter WCFB 4-barrel, and I want to explain how the accelerator pump circuit works on this thing. First of all, here's the accelerator pump. Most are leather. Okay, before you install a new leather pump, put 2 drops of oil on it, so it'll help the leather swell up. Don't soak it in oil overnight and all that like some people do, because it'll ruin it. This one's ruined because I was soaking it in what was it, simple green. Anyhow, that's not why we're here. So the accelerator pump circuit is used to get you past the low speed up to a higher speed when you step on the throttle. If it's not working good, you'll get a hesitation or a bog, but you need something in between there until the main circuit can take over. So that's what the accelerator pump does. It just adds a little extra squirt of gas when you step on the gas. And this is the accelerator pump, of course, and this is the accelerator pump well, and it is fed fuel from the fuel bowl. And when the accelerator pump comes up back to its return position, the suction created by the accelerator pump and the weight of the gas will fill up the well with the gas here. Well, not clear full, but enough for extra squirt. Okay, there's a check ball down at the bottom of this. That's probably kind of hard to see because of the lighting. And there's a retainer on top of the check ball. We do carry the retainers. They're kind of pressed in. You can use an awl to kind of scrape around the edges of it to remove any staking, and then get a what I use is like a ice pick that's curved at the end, and I grab it and pull it out that way. Anyhow, make sure it's real clean. Make sure you blow air through it and that it comes out here, so that you know that the passage is clear. And it does have here's a passage here. You could drill these out and clean it if you have to. I don't suggest you do that unless you are having trouble with it being plugged up. Okay, so that's how the fuel comes in there. You can simply test it by filling this with mineral spirits and put your accelerator pump all the way down, pull it up, and watch it fill up the well, or partially filled anyway. Okay. This little thing right here has a check ball in it. This is a kind of a check jet, and it's simply to keep the pressure from accelerator pump building up too high. Now that's when you press down on the accelerator. Okay, it just relieves the pressure. That's all it is, a relief valve. So when you press down and you need that extra gas, it's going to come up through the main discharge right here, and that's this hole right here. So you want to blow in there and make sure that gets in, that goes all the way through. And you have this little check weight that goes in here. It goes in here like that, and should drop down. Okay, so it's in there. And so what happens is the pressure from the accelerator pump when you're pushing down, one thing, seats the check ball at the bottom of the well, and then forces fuel through the little hole in the side up through the main discharge here, and it pushes that check weight up and forces the fuel out through the main discharge ports right here. Now these are real small holes. You want to make sure they're very clean. Sits in here just like this. Okay. So to test this check weight to make sure it's working good is you hold it down, put a little pressure on it to hold it down with some mineral spirits in here, or fluid, some kind of fluid, and then pump your accelerator pump. You should feel some pressure here, and it shouldn't be leaking by unless you press really hard, but it doesn't take much. And if you think it's leaking, tap on it very lightly to help seat it. And also the same thing with the intake check valve down at the bottom of your well here. If you think it's leaking, you can do the same thing, tap it real lightly. All right, so that's basically how the accelerator pump circuit works, and that should help you if you're having trouble with it, diagnose what's wrong with it. Usually it's a plug passage or the check valve is leaking because it's not seating well. Okay, there you go. Thank you for watching.